Bruce and Julia?
All right, Mimi, thanks very much. Well, it's not as bad as it was 1 year ago, but central Indiana definitely snow covered this morning. Many roads are slick and hazardous right now.
That's right. Dozens of schools are delayed or even closed this morning. So what are the conditions where you live? We have live Snow Team 13 coverage for you. Matt McCutcheon in Indianapolis. Carrie Klein is in Hamilton County up in Fishers. And our Chris Kirshner is in Lafayette. We begin with Matt, who has been driving around the city and also been at the emergency management system with the troubles maybe in traffic that we're seeing. Matt, good morning.
Good morning, Julia. We're seeing a lot out here this morning as far as major roads to side roads. And we've had a lot of response from both DPW as well as INDOT. In fact, DPW says they've had about 90 crew members out trying to attack these roads and get them ready for the morning commute. Here's a look at video around the Southport area that shows the scene in that area from what we can expect and what's been happening there overnight with the snowfall. We also have with us Stephanie with DPW, Stephanie Wilson, to talk more about what we've seen here for the commute this morning. Good morning to you. This morning, overall, how's the response been?
It's been pretty good. You know, our plow drivers have been out there all night long. We've got 90 of them. This is the first real snowstormer of the season, and we knew it was coming. So they had a good opportunity to get some good salt down on the roads and put the blades down and move some real snow for the first time this year.
What is the concern going forward, especially as the snow tapers off?
Our biggest concern right now is going to be the dropping temperatures in the next couple of days. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that. We want to get the roads as clear as possible before those temperatures start to drop.
And how has the response been right now as the rush hour begins? I know when there are not many people on the road, that's one thing, but as we see a lot more cars, what do drivers need to know?
Well, they need to know that they shouldn't be overconfident. This is the first snowstorm of the season. So they need to take their time. They need to give other drivers plenty of space. They need to leave a little bit of extra time. And also keep in mind that more drivers on the road is a good thing for the roads. It helps that salt work. So the more people we get out there, the better and better shape the roads are going to be in as the morning progresses.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. That's the latest from DPW. Now let's head out to meet Carrie Klein, who's also getting a look at the road conditions out there this morning. Carrie, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Matt. We are here in Fishers at I-69 and 116th Street. And after a steady snowfall for the last hour, things are finally starting to lighten up here. So we just returned from a short drive on the interstate to check out road conditions. And I'll tell you, it's really a tale of two I-69s heading southbound into the city on I-69. You can see the road is looking much better. It is a lot less snow on the road. You can tell it's been well plowed. And with the increased traffic, as Stephanie just said, it's really packing down the snow. I was driving while photojournalist Rusty Hornicle was capturing this video. We were able to go about 45, 50 miles per hour. Now, heading northbound on 69, much different story. Heavier snow, not as much attention from the plows, not as much traffic to pack down that snow. And then on 96th Street, things looking well with the Hamilton County crews clearing up things there. And want to mention one more thing, major school districts here in Hamilton County on 2-hour delay. That should help with clearing the roads as well. Now let's move a little bit further north to Chris Kirshner in Lafayette. Hey, Chris.
Good morning, Carrie. Yeah, we've spent the entire night here in Lafayette keeping an eye on things here. This is one of the hardest hit areas, and here are the snow totals, unofficially, of course. And right here, about 4 inches. That's what we've seen, anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. Behind me, State Road 26, which you can see fairly well cleared off. We've seen a lot of plows here, and as it's doing in Hamilton County, the snow's starting to taper off here. There's a pretty heavy snow throughout most of the night, but right now things just starting to taper off, giving those plows a chance to get the job done as traffic is starting to roll here in Lafayette. Bruce and Julia.
All right, Chris.